What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is The Avenger and today for you guys, we're going to be talking more about Marvel's Wolverine. And if you guys are anything like me, I have rewatched that trailer over a million times. And I always get blown away by the combat. It's absolutely savage. This isn't Spider-Man web swinging style with the little quips and punching or Ratchet and Clank's gadget chaos. No, this is claws, rage, and just pure and raw violence. In this breakdown, we're going deep into Wolverine's combat system, from the brand new blood tech that makes every strike feel brutal, to stealth mechanics, the healing factor, finishes, and how PS5 power makes it all possible. By the end, you'll know exactly why this is shaping up to be the most brutal Marvel game ever. Insomniac describes the game as delivering the ultimate Wolverine fantasy. That means combat isn't about gadgets or flashy acrobatics, it's about feeling like Logan himself. Similar to how we got to feel like Spider-Man through the 3 games that we've got, we now get to experience the full fury, rage, and emotional depth of the character Logan. Every slash has weight. Every finisher is brutal, and every fight is high risk, high reward. Where Spider-Man rewards flow and agility, Wolverine rewards aggression, precision, and knowing when to unleash his feral rage. This philosophy dives everything, from animations to finishes to even how you heal. Now, let's talk more about the new feature they kept talking about, which is the blood tech feature. They built a new system specifically for Wolverine that handles blood, wounds, and damage in real time. Enemies don't just fall down, they take visible punishment. Claw marks stick, blood sprays across walls, and you'll even see Logan's claws tear through skin, armor, and even cybernetics, and that blood even splashes on Wolverine. Half the time when Wolverine's covered in blood, it's not his blood, it's the blood of his enemies, quite literally. This tech does 3 things. Immersion. The fights feel raw and violent, matching Wolverine's tone, and I'll be honest, I literally went to the comic book shop today and I got a brand new Wolverine comic book, and it's literally like the trailer. Just completely raw, grit, violent, it's insane. We also know that the other thing the tech brings is feedback. You see how much damage you're actually doing, and the third is the cinematic impact. The combat looks and feels unique every time because the system dramatically adjusts the splatter, damage, and reactions. Developers admitted some scenes felt almost too far, but they kept them because Wolverine's story is about violence and consequence. The decision sets the tone. This isn't a clean, bloodless Marvel game. It's brutal, it's ugly, and it's real, and it captures the ferocity of Logan so much, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. Talking about it, rewatching the trailer every day, it's making me want this game so much, and I'm thinking, until we get more about GTA 6, this is the game that I want more. Now, we also know about the combat a little bit more. The trailer makes it clear that combat isn't just running and swinging. Instead, it looks like, in this sense, it's sense, stalk, strike, berserk. Logan uses heightened senses to track prey. We literally see him sniff the air, following trails like a predator. That suggests a dedicated tracking mode, similar to detective vision but organic to his character. From there you can choose stealth, silent takedown, and shadows, dragging bodies. It's just insane. But there's also main thing that they kind of focused on more so throughout the trailer was how up and close the fighting in the combat is. It's more so going in loud, striking, hitting, stabbing, stabby, and just taking on everyone that you can in an all-out brutality way. That's literally what Logan does as well. He's not a sneaky, stealthy guy. Obviously, in the trailer there was some, if I recall, like bits and pieces where you're trying to stealth around, but it's primarily just going right in on a danger. Like that scene where you're driving on the motorbike, you jump off the cliff, land on a truck, and just start going at it. It's Logan. He's going in full depth. He's going in, and he's always gonna go in. And what's exciting is it's just completely brutal. It's up and close. It's personal, and it, in terms of how the combat is going to be, looks like it's going to be fast paced compared to Spider-Man. Way more fast paced, way more brutal. Just the heavy strikes, the brutal finishes, the slashes, everything. And especially with that new blood tech ability, it looks absolutely amazing. What's exciting is how seamless it also looks. Like, the combat that we saw flow together seamlessly, letting you decide whether to play like a hunter or an unstoppable force of rage. Primarily, I'm going with unstoppable force of rage. One of the highlights is the finisher system. These aren't canned animations, they're context sensitive kills. Slam someone into a wall, different animation, catch a Reaver mid-launch. Logan rips them apart. The finishes are cinematic payoffs for combat momentum, tactical choices, and environmental tools. Now, we didn't really get to see the triangle circle finisher, but some of the combat in the trailer looked like it was a finisher, especially that one where you're going right at it, chopping that guy up, you jump up and you slice him up and down. I feel like that is a finisher, and it's only right to bring that back. Also, kind of brings tactical choices where you can, which is kind of cool as well. But another thing about the environment, in a way, in terms of the context skills and finishes, is there was ability where you got to kick a dude through a destructible environment. So it kind of shows they went a little bit over the top, including so much in the game to make it feel realistic. Having, you're throwing an enemy into a wooden box or something and the box actually breaks, is pretty cool. But yeah, I hope the finishers are actually coming back. This is kind of like something that looks like it was in the trailer, but look, we don't know for sure until we see the triangle circle button, but I'm pretty sure it's coming into the game. We also got to see enemy variety. We see the Reavers, cyborg mercs who swarm in groups, but there's different types of them. There's obviously the skinnier looking dudes, and then there is the bigger dudes. They're more brutes is the word I'm looking for. The brute version of the Reavers, which looks like Wolverine kind of not struggles, but has to go in a little bit more harder to take them down, similar to Spider-Man taking down the brutes in the Spider-Man games. We also get X-Men boss battles like Omega Red, possibly Mystique, and even Sentinels. This mixture ensures combat isn't repetitive. I feel like each boss fight is going to be unique, and you're going to have to try different approaches in each boss fight, which is kind of cool as well. Also, in terms of the healing factor, we don't really know much about the mechanic in this game, but it should be a core mechanic. Instead of hiding behind cover to recover, Wolverine heals by staying aggressive. That means attacking fuels regeneration. The more risk you take, the faster you bounce back. Now, I feel like that's going to be the feature that they probably do to keep the character alive. I feel like it's going to be like based on aggressiveness and how you're taking on. But look, we don't know much about that just yet. We did see a glimpse of the healing factor in the trailer where we're down on the ground and then we get back up and we start swinging again. Maybe that's kind of a hint that we need to keep fighting to heal, but I don't know that for a fact. Do I know that for a fact? I wish, but we'll find out more next year, early next year, which is in like, what, 5 months? No, not maybe. It's September, October, November, December, January, February, March, 7 months. So from March to May, about 7 to 9 months, we're going to get more information on the game, which is pretty cool. In terms of traversal and combat integration, traversal isn't like swinging across rooftops like Spider-Man, but it's more so Logan scaling rooftops by literally running and sliding with his claws, climbing on walls, leaping from rooftops without web swinging. In a way, the combat seems built for vertical combat, letting you pounce from above, chase across rooftops, and ambush enemies in tight alleyways. This adds to a layer encounters. You're not just fighting on a flat surface, you're stalking prey across an environment. Look, in terms of the traversal, it looks, again, we don't know much about the hub world and how the hub world will look in a sense, but we do know that it is going to be a thing, maybe, that like a smaller locations. But we also got to see in the trailer him driving a motorbike. Maybe that motorbike is a form of traversal as well. A Wolverine's iconic motorbike kind of cool. And all of this is powered by the PS5 technology. The blood particles, lighting, ray tracing, it all feeds into the immersion. Add in Liam McIntyre's mocap performance and every strike feels heavy. The DualSense is almost guaranteed to make each claw swipe vibrate differently. Insomniac has also combined robust accessibility options. That means the brutality will be adjustable so the game stays playable without compromising the tone. But to sum it up, Wolverine's combat is designed to be brutal, cinematic, and deeply tied to his identity. Blood text makes it more raw and gory, and we also, just to quickly add in the closing of this video, they did mention Berserker at one point in the trailer, like Berserker Rage. Could that be similar to the symbiote rage that we got with Spider-Man, where he, you know, became the symbiote and went all out? Could that ability be returning in this game, but more so as Wolverine? Okay, that would be kind of cool, and I feel like that ability letting him heal as well, I think that works very well. But we know that the healing factor is coming into the game, and I'm pretty sure that hopefully if the Berserker Rage is a thing, it kind of heals the character as well. And we also know that the enemy variety keeps the game a little bit fresh. This isn't a hero simulator, it's a Logan story. So the question is, are you guys going full on Predator Berserker mode, going in ham, slashing on everyone and just 1v1ing the entire gang? Or are you guys going to try and play it stealthily and just try to get your answers as you normally would? Or are you going to live up to the hype of Wolverine and just completely go at it? Because that's what I'm going to do, guys. But look, stay tuned because we're breaking down all bosses, skills, and upgrades, and even more as the gameplay drops. So the more information we get, the more videos I'll make. But I got a lot of content coming. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have an awesome day, guys, and peace out.